I thought we were a Bills podcast.
We are a Bills podcast.
Yeah.
That was so surprising, and that's why they lost the game. Other than like the refs kind of screwing them, but
yeah, but
attacked.
Philly people throw batteries on a Tuesday. Hey, we're recording. No crazy animal talk. What's happening?
3, 2, 1.
I thought you were gonna do the same thing I just did.
Why wouldn't you?
How am I supposed to know?
Why
what
would
you're gonna
you?
do
Because
that?
I thought you would have we were on the same page before and not with him, so I thought you.
Well, I thought we were gonna do together, but then you came at me.
Well, don't act like I did that. You opened up like this immediately. So
Yeah,
when I was like, we're on the same page on this.
I had no idea about hitting the hand.
Because then I thought you.
How am I supposed to know?
Listen,
How am I supposed to know?
no, because I thought he was gonna be like, oh, we're all gonna hit, and then he's gonna clap himself because he thought he was gonna be better than us, but we were.
And we're back. Welcome back, boys. And so let's start off just talking about the Bears. They're back, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're 100% dead.
You know who knows that more than anyone at this point? Matt. He knows how back and dead they are.
I would want to talk about your motivation tactics last week.
Yeah.
What about them?
Did they work?
Mine worked because I bet the Vikings spread and they fucking hit it. Thank God.
Well, of course my motivation tactics work. Did the Bears win the game?
Yeah,
but
actually that's the best thing for me is that the Vikings spread hit and
Yeah.
the Bears also won the game.
Double winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you live bet Vikings.
No.
You live bet Bears.
The Bears.
And
Because I'm a team player.
And right when that happened, the Vikings started to score.
Yeah, but I'm a team guy and I stick with my team. So.
Yeah, but you bet them.
So here, give us some context. Last episode, I said that I was going to take one for the team because I'm a team guy, and I was going to bet on the Vikings against the Bears because I needed to motivate this team. Someone needed to do it, and
It's not Nagy.
listen, I'll wear that weight on my shoulders. Okay, so I bet the Vikings, right?
So you motivated them by betting against them.
Yeah. So the first quarter, Bears all over it, dude. They looked great.
They were only up 6-0 though.
Listen,
To the backup squad.
Eddie Pinheiro has been hot. He's definitely back.
He's back.
He's gonna come back next year. He's one of the guys who actually has a safe spot next
I don't
year.
even know if that's true. I mean, he's back, but I don't think Nagy exactly likes him
Yeah.
after the few misses.
Yeah.
But
Well, they're
anyway,
big
go on.
misses.
Anyway, he was from left and right. I mean, he was making his shot. He was making his shots. Something you can't say. You've made many of your shots.
I mean, he made a shot that I made. He had a 22-yarder and like a 37. Which
Well, anyone can hit a 22-yarder. Even I could do that.
Do you want to bet on that?
Let's bet.
I've seen you kick a ball.
Yeah, pretty fucking good.
Yeah. All right, we'll do that one soon.
yeah.
Can't wait.
Anyway, I'm a team guy, and so I bet on the Vikings. The Bears were looking great, and I was like, I'm gonna double down on me being a team guy.
Good.
I motivated them enough to start this game off hot, and now I need to let them know that I'm behind them. And I put my money behind them. I live bet the Bears
What was it?
minus 6.5. I even took extra juice on it. I was like, I really think that they're gonna do it. Took the extra points, and I mean, it came down to the wire.
Yeah, they won by 2.
They won by 2, but you know what? This is a win. We are 8-8. We are right now 8-8. We weren't.
We're 500.
We're 8-8. 500 football team.
Best year we've had in a while.
Actually, last year. was
Well,
pretty
last
good.
year was really good.
Yeah.
But we're back though, right?
Yeah, we're back.
See, we're
not
back.
And the last 4 to 5 games, we're back.
No.
I agree. Well, let's get into the people who are actually back and still alive right now, because there's teams starting off. Let's just talk about Bills and Texans.
First game.
Yeah,
wild
first
card.
game of the wild card weekend, Saturday, January 4th at 3:35 Central Standard Time, and it's going to be in Houston.
I'm confused. Why are they doing Saturday games with a nighttime game? So Saturday night game, but then Sunday they're not doing a night game. They're
It's
doing
wild card weekend. Anything
that
goes.
doesn't answer my question.
Anything wild begins the weekend, so anything goes.
Yeah, but why not do a nice Sunday night game like you usually do? I feel like that's when the most eyes are on it. Saturday night, people are out drinking.
I just don't know.
Wait, what time are the Sunday games?
Sunday is 12 and 3:40.
I'm okay with that, actually.
I'm not. I like having a Sunday game
Yeah.
to just like
Oh, yeah.
roll me into the week.
Yeah, but then it becomes like I find myself getting sick of watching football. When I'm watching the 12 games and I'm like sweating those, won them because I'm 36-16-3 on my NFL picks. And then I get to the 3:30 games, I'm like, oh my god, won them because I'm winning games. And then I have to wait like 30 minutes. The lull between the 3:30 game and the night game is kind of annoying. And then it's like,
that's what hockey's at. You get the hockey.
Yeah, that is good. But then you have to sit for another 3 hours and watch so many commercials.
Think about how many commercials you've watched this season.
It's hate it.
Insane. And I'd like to point out that I think that we are a group of people that does not buy into commercials. Like we don't buy those brands at all.
Never.
No.
So it's a waste. It's a waste of their money.
It's for boomers.
Boomers.
Yeah.
So the older generation.
Yeah, definitely. I mean that's true. Commercials are for boomers.
Fair. But about the game.
The game.
So who do you guys got? Because I think this is an easy Bills.
Well, what are the lines?
So Bills spread is +3.
Moneyline 120, overs 42 and 1/2.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Josh Allen, but I've been following. Hold on, is Deshaun Watson playing? Because he was questionable and out with a back when they played last week, and that's why I didn't end up betting them. Because when that news came out, I was like, I can't take Texans.
When they played the
Titans.
The Titans.
Yeah. When I got the news that Deshaun Watson wasn't playing, I was like, I'm not betting this. Why would I bet it with no Deshaun?
Didn't they win last week?
No, Titans won.
No, they lost. Yeah, that's why the Titans are actually in the playoffs.
And the Bills lost this week.
Yes.
Correct.
To the Jets.
Yeah.
The
Bills did not play anyone either.
Yeah, fuck that. Because I read an article that said they were going to play Josh Allen, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah. That should be illegal. That's an instance where you should message your bookie and be like, hey, listen here. Show them the timestamps. This is when I saw this article.
Yeah.
This is when I placed this bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's always better to late bet. And I know that there are times where you'll catch a good line beforehand, but I like having the information up to the day and then betting rather than betting 3 days before, hoping that nothing happens.
You could touch the bookie and cancel if you needed to.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could. He'll take care of you.
Okay. Good.
But Bills versus Texans, Bills don't give up a lot of points. Texans score a lot of points. Bills don't score a lot of points.
Actually, I disagree. I mean, the Houston Texans are 14th in the league for points per game. That's average.
I feel like recently they've just been scoring a lot. I guess it's because they played Tampa.
Yeah, I mean, they're playing shit teams, and they're just...
Let's get some information.
I mean, they beat the Patriots, but then again, the Patriots
are certified bad. We all know that.
I mean, the Texans score 24 points. That's just around that. I'd say their average is 24. If you look back at the last few games, they scored 23 against the Bucs and they won. That was an under that hurt everyone because we all bet the over on that. Texans scored 24 against the Titans the week before that. They scored 24 points again. They might have scored 24 points in every single game. So, do you think the Bills can score more than 24 points?
Well, I don't think the Bills will let them score that many points. If that's the case,
they scored 24 points.
I know, but the Bills
give up 16.2 points per game.
How many do they score?
19.6.
Uh-oh.
It's always close.
Yeah. It's a Houston game then.
Well,
Houston Texans will score 24 points, and the Buffalo Bills will score 20. So the Bills will not cover.
I thought we were a Bills podcast.
We are a Bills podcast, but I've been a Deshaun supporter for the entire podcast.
Have you really?
Yeah. I've been betting the Texans almost every week. And, I mean, we had gone against each other before on that.
I just don't feel like you've been vocal as you're saying right now. Like, you never been like, oh, I love Watson. It's just...
I always say Deshaun's going to... How many times have I said, and we can go back to tape, Deshaun's going to have a good week. I said that a lot. And he usually does. Scores 24 points.
I feel like you've never said that until right now.
I've said Deshaun's going to have a big week at least 2.5 times.
I just don't feel like
that's true. Are you going to go watch the tape? It's probably like 4 hours and 4.5 hours.
I mean, he timestamps them, so it's easy.
I do timestamp.
Well, you timestamp NFL.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
I timestamp every game that we talk about, which is very time consuming.
Yeah, maybe do that when people start watching.
I'm going to make sure to do that.
Okay.
It's time consuming.
I mean, the other week when you had the Titans, I had the Texans, and I said Deshaun's going to have a good week.
I don't even remember you saying that.
I mean, that was one of the games where we were against each other, and we were like, I
get it. I just don't...
So you feel comfortable with Texans -3?
Yes, because it's also plus money, which is nice. So you're not risking more.
Oh man, I don't know.
It's plus 110 current.
Yeah.
This is the one game out of the 4 games this weekend that I don't feel comfortable with. But, I mean, 42.5 for Bills. We know Bills unders, man. Those hit.
That's a lot
of points for Bills.
Yeah.
I mean, 24 points for the Texans.
Yeah.
I don't think the Bills score over 24, so that's an under.
So are you going to bet Texans team over 24 if that's what it was?
If it was 24, I would bet it over. Well, if it was 23,
it's gonna be like
if it was 23 and a half, I would go over on it.
Yeah, well, it's going to be less than that.
It will because the Bills defense is good. That's a scary team over. I would take their team over, whatever it is current. I still think they'll score 24 points.
I'm going to take the under.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I think that's fair because if they score 20 and 24, that's 44.
Yeah. I might take the Bills plus 3 too. I think it could be like a 16-10 game.
Well, that would for who? The Bills winning?
Either way, I don't know. That's why I'm taking the under, but I feel like the Bills could pull it out. I feel like the Bills are going to be like ready to prove themselves this week, and like the Texans, they're so forgettable to me. I don't know why, but
I think Deshaun is a very good quarterback, and
I want to say he isn't.
I know, but I think that the matchup Deshaun versus Josh Allen. I love Josh Allen, but I think Deshaun is just an overall more versatile quarterback. And I mean, I know the Bills have a very strong defense, but it's Deshaun Watson, and he has a lot to prove too. Is this his first playoff game?
Who? Deshaun Watson?
I don't know if they made the playoffs last year.
might be.
So I mean, he's got things to prove. And
also at home.
Josh Allen played last year, right? In their playoff game against the Patriots.
Yeah, different Patriots team.
We'll get to that. I'm taking Texans -3. I'm not going to touch the over or anything else. I think
I'm just taking Bills
bet.
plus
we're
3.
We're betting all these games. You
I
gotta.
love that.
Yeah.
We're always against him somehow.
I mean,
what is that?
You guys can do that. It didn't work out for me last week, I don't think. But based on the bets that I ended up not taking because of information, I think we actually ended up like 2-1.
Yeah, you did know that Josh Allen wasn't playing, and you didn't let us know.
Well, I thought. Here's the thing.
Honestly, that's rude of you.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain why. Because I thought, and this is, you guys usually bet the things after we film because you don't want to forget it or something. I don't know. You say I'm booking it right now, so I'm like, oh, you booked it. I don't want to give you information that's like kind of going against you because then I feel kind of bad. I'm like, oh,
yeah, but I can cancel it.
I didn't know that was a thing. I still don't think it's a thing. You can just tell them like, hey, cancel this bet.
Yeah, like, hey, this is the bet and the bet number. Like, I made a mistake. Didn't mean to bet this. Can you take it off?
So if you accidentally bet like $1,000, you can just be like, hey,
yes, you're not locked into that.
Get that fucking out of here.
Then you really should block your bookie.
Yeah, 100%.
You have like
Unless
the message written
Jets.
and you take a screenshot of it being sent, and then if you win, you don't send it. You know,
that's fucked up.
That's fair.
That's when you block your blocky books or blocks you.
Yeah, I would hate to be your bookie.
I would never do that. Sorry about the noise there.
Well, any other bets for this game?
Kenny's got Bills. I got under. You got Texans. Good luck.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good.
We're really covering it here.
That could be
one
crazy.
of us will win, or
we could all push.
Both of you guys,
except you.
I won't be able to push.
Yeah.
You guys might push.
I mean, you could probably wait a day or two, and you'll probably get like a flat line.
I'm hoping it doesn't go down though. Usually Bills unders go down.
Yeah.
So. All right, next game is Titans versus Patriots. Patriots coming off a embarrassing and deserving loss to the Miami Dolphins, 27-24. Right, I think it was the final score.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's embarrassing, really. The Titans have been hot.
I saw a stat. Sorry to jump to Miami really quick. Ryan Fitzmagic has the most rushing yards and most rushing touchdowns as like the oldest player to ever do it.
Also is the most rushing yards for the Miami Dolphins,
which is insane.
Yeah,
like he led.
What about?
He led the team in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns in that game, and that is a record for how old he was.
He doesn't have the most in Dolphins history.
Not history. I'm saying for
quarterbacks?
This year. For the year.
Oh yeah.
For the year, he has the most rushing yards for the Miami Dolphins.
Wait. The running back has less?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Bad.
There's 3 quarterbacks who had more rushing yards than anybody else on the team. Obviously, one was Lamar Jackson, but Fitzmagic was one of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I can't remember the other one.
So he had himself a day and beat Tom Brady, who I think he threw 2 picks anyway. So Tom Brady looked in bad form. However, I like the Titans in this game. 4.5 points is a lot of points in a playoff game. I feel like it's always going to be a close game. The Patriots have not been in a playoff game, wild card playoff game, since 2009. But Bill Belichick, you have to keep him on your radar. He's doing something in the background. Like
he's probably cheating.
100%.
It's proven that he did not cheat. But I mean, I'm on board. Like, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Like every team is doing it. Every team is doing something to get ahead.
I disagree with you.
To be fair, I did work for a political campaign years ago, and my campaign manager did tell me that. So that's fair.
Well, that's politics, and politics is everything. So the NFL is doing it too. I think that every team is doing a little bit of something, a little bit of salt and pepper to get things to work a little better, taste a little better. I think that Bill Belichick has something up his sleeve. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Titans score like 10 points because somehow their defense just clicks. They change their entire scheme, and they know exactly what Tannehill's going to do.
No, I agree with you. You can't ever count the Patriots out. Like, they're just that team that continues to come back time and time again for, the Deflategate, spying on people, countless other cheating scandals they've had in years past. I mean, you just can't count them out because how many times they've cheated their way to victory.
Well said.
I mean, God bless their hearts, but
yeah.
I mean, they're going to find a way to cheat, and they're going to find a way to win.
I mean, I wouldn't say that they're cheaters,
How can you not say...
I would say they're more cheaters than the Bears are. The Bears should start cheating.
The Bears should start cheating. However,
that's their best shot.
Deflategate got proven that it was like, it's wrong and it's right. Like, nothing got... Like, they just suspended Tom Brady for no reason. Like, they didn't have anything to prove it.
Well, he literally destroyed a phone.
I mean, people destroy phones all the time.
But
ask Ryan Ritchie.
That's
funny.
Wow, dude.
That's a throwback joke.
That's a throwback joke.
It's in complete good taste.
I'm gonna throw a unit on Titans spread and a unit on money line. I think the Titans win this game.
I think I'm just gonna do the money line for the Titans. I like that line for it. I think they got it. I mean, I don't think they got it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the Patriots are still a good team. They have a stunning defense, but their defense is only good when they play bad teams, like teams that are under 500.
I'm going to go the over. I think 43.5 might drop to like 42 when it gets closer. I'm going to wait. I like to wait to see what happens. If it goes like 42, I want a flat number.
We can buy the points.
I don't like buying points. I actually don't even know how to do it on the app.
You just got to
drop down.
Drop down what?
You just click on the number, the drop down, it'll drop down and show all the points.
See, look. You drop down.
Okay, that doesn't work on your phone though, right?
Yeah, it
does. It does.
It doesn't for like... It won't do it for like soccer games, for hockey games, but it'll do it for like things like this.
Did not know that. Now I do. Maybe I'll buy the points when it gets closer.
So you're Titans money line.
Titans money line.
I'm Titans money line and spread, and you are over.
I mean I want the Titans to win this game because I think the Patriots.
Everyone does.
We all do.
But it's just one of those things where in my heart of hearts, like I remember in 2005, I rooted for the Patriots. Because I was like, oh, the Patriots are a cool team. Tom Brady.
They were good on Madden.
They were. That you would take the Patriots because their defense was awesome. You had Tom Brady. So I did that when I was a kid, and it's kind of just like I've always kind of liked the Patriots, even though they've had all these scandals. I'm okay with them cheating. If they cheated, it's all alleged.
I'm not really okay with them cheating.
I don't like when people cheat.
I think everyone's cheating. I mean, Lance
the Bears aren't cheating.
So you're comparing that to Lance Armstrong?
Yes, because in that sport, everyone was doping. So the fact that he did it doesn't take it away.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
He cheated.
Everyone doped back then.
Yeah, and so they went to the guy who was in 22nd place to get first place because everyone else
he
did.
Didn't cheat at all?
Not proven.
The Bears are definitely not videotaping the Bengals sidelines.
That was a strange thing to do.
It wasn't that strange because it was a new quarterback and Belichick needed a file.
Didn't they show the record too? And it was like nothing. They didn't really get anything on the camera.
It's still the Bengals. Like, really? You need to cheat on the Bengals? That's how bad you are?
Well, imagine when the Bengals are good in 5 years. And
here's a hot take. They cheated on the Bengals, got the footage, got in trouble. They weren't able to cheat for the Dolphins, and they lost the game.
So you think that they only win when they cheat? That's a possibility. I don't think that they cheat that hard. I think that they might have a little bit here and there where they have spies everywhere just being like, hey, this is what the scheme is this week. Yeah. But any good coach should be able to coach out of a good, like the other team's cheating, I can out coach them. Just change everything.
Not
Just change your entire playbook the day before.
The day of.
The day of.
As the game is happening.
It's the easiest
That's why
thing in
I
the
was
world.
confused. And I'm going to quickly jump back to the games of the Seahawks and the 49ers. When they were like talking about how Marshawn Lynch being in the game means that they were going to run the ball or do a short, like, why didn't they just do a long pass play with Marshawn blocking the quarterback to change everything up?
Yeah, they definitely could have.
Yeah.
And that would have then thrown all of the, Marshawn is only going to be able to run out the window. Marshawn can be like, hey, stand by the quarterback and block him while he throws the ball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should text Pete Carroll.
I don't think he needs my opinion, but
Pete Carroll's a pretty good coach.
Moving on.
I'd take Pete Carroll.
So no one stayed in the Patriots, which I love.
Yeah,
I mean, now that you guys are coming around to my Patriots.
Well, I'm not on the Titans.
I was always on the Patriots hate.
Oh,
you
you
were
were?
there like 4 weeks ago.
Did
I
you
was
bet
there
the Dolphins?
Very beginning. No.
Oh.
But you bet the Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's me committing to the Patriots hate.
I mean, that's...
You know what I mean?
I committed to the Patriots hate when they were playing good teams, like the Baltimore Ravens, Kansas City, Houston Texans.
Yeah.
All those, I called them.
Well,
Just throwing that out there.
I was never against you.
I mean,
Great.
I agreed with those.
I know. I'm saying...
No,
but,
he was
yeah.
against you. But then he changed. And that's fine.
He changed.
You're allowed to change.
You're allowed to change.
That's
but
the
I'm
great
just
thing.
saying.
Opinions are allowed to be had. You're allowed to change. Like, okay, the Patriots aren't good. They haven't been good. They're not going to continue being good. So, I got the over. I'm not touching that.
Great.
Not only are the Patriots not good, they're bad.
You can't
But
say that.
they're
in the playoffs,
alive,
though.
but they're not back.
But they can be alive
Yes.
and continue to be alive.
They've left.
They left.
They're survivors.
They've left, though.
They've been losing games and come back and win in the playoffs.
All right. Let's go to the next game. Let's talk about the Sunday games. Your favorite time, 12 o'clock. 12:05 actually is the start time. Minnesota Vikings versus the Saints in New Orleans.
He's the easiest bet.
7.5.
Minus 7.5.
You take the Saints. You move it to... here's the problem that I have. No, I don't have a problem with it. I actually have nothing to say. Kirk Cousins is certified bad. It is a big-time game. It is not at a big-time time, but it's the only game on.
Has Kirk Cousins ever won a playoff game?
Yeah. Yes. He's had to have.
That's the first thing you type in when he says, has Kirk Cousins.
If it just said a big no.
No.
across the screen. I mean, he played on a bad team before, right? Wasn't he...
He was at the Redskins. Before.
Was he? I thought Alex Smith was the Redskins
He
guy.
was.
And then Kirk Cousins came
Then it
in.
was Kirk. So Alex Smith started at San Fran, and
I don't
then
even know his details.
so he got hurt.
Where did
then
you go to college?
Kaepernick came in, and then he went to the Chiefs. Then he got traded to Redskins. Then he went to Jacksonville Jaguars. Then
He's still on the Redskins.
He is. Never
destroyed
mind.
his
That's
leg.
right.
That
Never
was
mind.
a
Someone
terrible
else.
You
one.
Yeah.
never want to go to the Jaguars when you're a quarterback.
No.
Bad things happen.
Yeah.
Anyway, Saints versus Vikings, minus 7.5. Even though it's over a touchdown, like the Saints are so good. It's in New Orleans, under the dome. Total is 48.5.
So here's a fun stat. I can't find the playoff one, but Kirk Cousins versus team with a winning record, it's 5-27.
This is a game that he will never win.
No.
He will never win this game.
The Vikings will never be good because they have Kirk Cousins.
It's a sad
But
reality.
there's a bunch of things that are like going around. Like they've designed this system around like a bad quarterback because they realize there's just no good quarterbacks in the league for everybody.
Yeah, but think like what's the rest of their team? Like who's gonna make big plays? Isn't Dalvin Cook hurt?
I think he has to play this game.
I mean,
if he's not playing this game, it would have to be like 13.
Who's the tight end or wide receiver? Thielen,
yeah.
And then Diggs.
He's really good.
I thought is Diggs hurt?
I don't know. No, they were just all on the sidelines.
Yeah,
Dalvin Cook says he's feeling good after 2 weeks off. This was 18 minutes ago reported.
Okay.
Oh, he's ready. He's coming.
Check that report.
Check that set.
Yeah, I know. This is what happened to me last
I don't
week.
think it matters though.
It
I don't
doesn't.
think
The
it
Saints
matters
are
at all.
sick.
Yeah, I think the Saints could win. They could definitely put up a fight against.
And they have a better secret weapon than anyone. That Hill guy who can literally just play quarterback or catch a pass for a touchdown.
Yeah, that is
Well,
cool.
he plays quarterback, but he throws it, just a pitch. He doesn't really throw it downfield. I think anything over 10 yards.
He has thrown it downfield.
Yeah, like once or twice.
I mean, I would say last year he did it more often.
Oh,
I remember,
last year.
like in the playoffs, he had that one huge throw where it was like a 30-yard pass to the end zone. It was sick. Too bad for the Saints. That whole rule thing that had to happen.
You just hate to see it.
That was bullshit.
I think the Saints would have won the whole thing. They would have beat the Patriots. They've met enough times to where like big games don't matter. They can figure something out to do.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we're all taking the Saints spread.
Yep.
Feels like an easy game. There's not too much about this. Overs would be kind of fun at 48.5.
That's a lot of points.
I mean,
I don't think the Vikings score.
That's the thing. You know the Saints are going to score points, but are the Vikings going to score points? That's just hard to say.
I think the Saints defense scores points.
The Saints defense is holy shit. They're actually really good.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Teddy Schlongwater was doing a great job as a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
But the defense was winning.
The defense stepped up. I mean, Teddy was still really good, but
this could be an interesting spot where you buy points up to 13.5.
That'd be nuts.
Minus 13.5 for Saints.
I feel like at that point the game's over anyway, so they're just like, let's just run the clock out, run the ball, done.
Yeah, but I mean before the game starts, you
go up.
You just take minus 13.5. I might actually do that.
How much plus money is that?
I don't know. It'd probably be like plus. I don't know. It'd have to be like plus 180 or something.
Oh, that's not that much. I thought it'd be more.
No, it's not.
It's a lot of points.
Yeah.
I know, but it's within a touchdown. So like 7.5 and like 8 and 8.5
are similar because it's just
all be similar.
That point doesn't really matter as much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fair. All right, we want to move to the next one.
Might as well.
Last game.
Go Saints, man.
Go Saints.
Dude, go Saints. You gotta believe in the Saints.
Saints are cool.
Yeah.
Saints are cool.
cool.
They weren't so cool when they were trying to murder people on the field, but
that was Sean Payton. That was a different Saints team.
No, it wasn't Sean Payton. It was Sean Payton's still
the head coach.
Well,
it was the defensive guy.
Well, he got
in trouble
suspended
for,
for a year for it.
But that defensive coordinator was a strong bad. I forgot his name.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean that's bad.
You don't want to see that.
But also, that's not this team.
That's not this team.
It's a different Saints
We've
team.
changed.
Why we even?
The Patriots haven't changed, but the Saints have changed.
No, the Patriots. You want the Patriots to have changed. Patriots are always winners. You don't want them to continue to be winners.
No, they're still cheaters, though. Is what I'm saying.
Well, they cheat and they win.
They didn't win last week.
That game
Go
didn't
Saints.
matter.
Moving on.
Go
Geaux. Saints.
Nice French.
I don't think it's French. I think that would be Creole.
Creole is of French descent.
Yeah, it is.
I knew you were going to say that before.
But it is.
I mean, I'm just correct.
He's 100% right.
I'll put up the definition of Creole. See what it says.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know who owned Louisiana before the U.S.? The French.
Yeah, dude. Nice Louisiana purchase. Dropping knowledge right there.
All right. We got the Seahawks.
How much did they purchase it
Eagles, $175,000 or something. I don't remember. There's not a lot.
Kenny knows it.
Can we look it up?
It wasn't in thousands. It was definitely millions.
I don't think it was.
It was not millions. I don't think it was millions. They didn't have millions back then, did
Yes,
they?
they did.
What year was that?
$15 million. All right.
But you can say that in thousands too. That's how low it is.
I actually did say it in thousands.
Last game for the wild card. The last game we're going to be talking about: Seahawks versus Eagles. Coming off of a Seahawks loss and an Eagles win this last week.
This is a trap.
No, it's not.
It's 2 points. Why is it?
I don't know.
Give me a reason why the Seahawks aren't 6-point favorites.
Eagles have won 2 games in a row.
Well, Seahawks have been just
It's not
losing.
it's also not in Seattle.
Yeah, it's in Philly.
It's in Philly.
Why?
Which is crazy.
I thought that's stupid to me because
Seahawks needed
have
to win.
such a better record.
Well, just because
if the Seahawks would have won, they would have jumped to the
Philly is first in their division.
That's the dumbest shit.
And that's why.
Mm-hmm.
And but Philly can be a scary team. I mean, they're just a power team. I mean, Carson Wentz will always just give his body up, and so everybody else on that team. I mean, they're gonna take hits.
Well, the line
huge plays.
The line is 2, so -2 for Seahawks. Eagles are dogs in Philly by 2 points, and the over is 46.
The last time the Seahawks and Eagles met, it was 17-9 Seahawks, and that was on 11-24. I think that's when the Seahawks had players because they're so riddled right now. That's dangerous. I mean, I like the Seahawks. I was a Seahawks lover before everyone got hurt, and then everyone kind of just isn't playing, and now they had to get Marshawn Lynch to come in. I'm not a huge Marshawn Lynch.
Don't.
Stop.
I don't like this move a lot.
What do you mean?
Like, why?
He scored a touchdown.
That was
cool
a
thing that he did?
leap. Huge leap. But
you
he
see
also
that guy almost punched the ball out and he just barely dodged it? That's the reaction.
He didn't get like a full game either. You know?
I agree with that, but it also just seemed like and it's not because Marshawn Lynch is bad. I think that the O-line is bad because they're not the same O-line that it was 4 or 5 weeks ago.
Yeah.
There were multiple runs where the hole should be right here, and instead it was 2 or 3 guys on the other team stopping you. So
don't they have isn't like their left tackle out something?
Left guard.
Left guard. That's it. Yeah.
Which is a pretty big position. Pretty much your O-line has to be healthy and it has to be regular starters for everything to work in the running game because they all need to know which way to push things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Russ can scramble. Seahawks -2, I think, is the only bet you could take here.
I don't know.
Unless you want to go under.
I'm kind of thinking Philly here.
The reason why I don't like the Seahawks is because that penalty at the end of the game was so bad that it might just be in their heads forever.
No, I think they'd get over that.
Why did that happen though? Russ just needed a quarterback sneak it in. He could have done a quick run through, but instead you spike the ball. You take way too much time, and then for no reason, I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah,
it seemed like the play clock went really fast,
but it didn't. I think that it not only was an afterthought for the viewer, but for the actual players. They were like, "Oh, we have so much time," but in reality, you had 35 seconds to get on the line.
It was for everybody. I mean, everyone looked just confused when that happened.
Pete Carroll had his gum chewing face. He's like, "What?"
Yeah.
That was so surprising, and that's why they lost the game. Other than the refs kind of screwing them, but
I mean, the refs missed the pass interference call in the end zone.
But they had the M word, Jack. And
also, I still think that when he had the ball like this and he was on the ground and he went like that and his shoulder touched, I think this was over.
His butt was already on the ground.
I had that same bet, and I don't think it was over. I mean, you can look at it 1,000 times, and I don't think he ever crossed.
You know what was the scariest
But the important thing to note is that the Seahawks could have and probably should have won that game.
Yes.
So that's true. Yes. Against the 49ers.
That's true.
Yeah.
I was the most scared last night when you put a group message in, a safety covers us. Because I was like, oh my God, please don't get a safety. Because I had the 49ers. Yeah. And the thought of them just taking a purpose safety was the scariest thing in the world.
I mean, I turned the game off, and I didn't even think about once they were down, no touchdown. I'm like, fuck this. I'm watching something else, and then Jack just started going off.
Yeah, well, he sent 7 messages.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, that's right, they can. And I immediately turned it back on, and then just to see
Jimmy just
do a QB sneak and
safety would have been so good. Right there.
I would have been.
Oh my gosh,
I would have never bet the 49ers again. That would have been the last time.
I will never bet the 49ers.
I think they are good.
For the rest of this, no, I don't think so. I think the Seahawks definitely could have beat them. I mean, they should have and could have beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Seahawks are going to beat them, and they're 2-point favorites against the Eagles, how good really are the 49ers?
Well, Seahawks beat them before in the regular season. They won overtime, if you remember that game. But that was, the
49ers are a good team.
49ers are a good team. They've had a lot of close games that they've just won out. So, could be a toss-up. But
we're not talking about that game. We're talking about
Seahawks,
Eagles. You're taking Eagles. You're taking Seahawks.
Eagles.
You're taking Eagles. I'm gonna wait on the over. I like the over. I think that
46.
Yeah, I think. Well, I think it'll go. It's 45 and a half current.
Oh, is it 45 right now?
Yeah.
Wow. That just changed in the last.
Yeah. I think that it might go down to 43. I like 43 because I think Carson Wentz can put up 20 points, and I think that Russ can put up 20 to 35.
So you think the Seahawks will win?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't feel confident in that. I think that they will score points because it's Russ. Even when the 49ers were up 2 touchdowns, I was like, Russ is going to find a way. And they did.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Seahawks -2.
It's at Philly, though. Those dirt bags.
They're going to throw batteries. It's disgusting.
I mean, it is.
You hate to be from Philly, honestly. You must.
No, I mean, you kind of... If you embrace it, you're probably cool with that.
I would never embrace it.
You can't embrace that. It's so
dirtbag.
dirtbag.
You can embrace anything. We're from
disgusting.
Chicago. We're just...
What are we?
Bullies.
How are we bullies?
Oh, no, we're not bullies.
Have you ever bullied people?
Since when? Who has ever said the Midwest were bullies?
I mean, No, we're not Broad Street bullies. That's fucking Philly.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
This
is south of
there's something about Chicago where it's like the city of broad shoulders and
Monsters of the Midway. That's about it.
That's talking about the football team.
Yeah, their all-star defense.
I mean, I'm Well, remember we talked to that guy from Hawaii when we were in San Francisco, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are from Chicago. You guys like to drink a lot and fight people." That's the perception.
That's because people think that everyone in Chicago carries a gun and kills everyone, but that's just like not true.
Well, it's not true that everyone from Philly is a scumbag.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know many Philly people.
It's not true when they stereotype against me, but when I stereotype against another group, it's 100% true.
Didn't we drink with someone from Philly from your work?
Oh, Brett Sweeney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have to put his name out, but okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a scumbag?
No, he was a great guy.
See,
Great
like
guy.
there are good.
But he might be
people
from the suburbs, you know.
Well,
He's actually
that's still Philly.
Lives in Philly, but I think he's from somewhere else.
Oh, he's probably. Oh,
He's a commuter.
he's not from there. You could tell he's not from there too.
He's not. He's not. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
I mean, there are worse cities than Philly.
Like what?
Like where?
Vancouver.
Vancouver? What?
Who has ever shit on Vancouver like that? It's a melting pot.
Do you remember the 2013 or 2012 Stanley Cup Finals when they burnt that city to the ground?
No, I didn't watch that.
After they lost Game 7, they literally rioted for days.
Yeah, but they're not throwing batteries at people. Like,
They
for
burned
nothing.
down buildings.
Yeah, but that's different.
They burned police cars.
Yeah, but
they attacked.
Philly people throw batteries on a Tuesday. Like that's just like part of their fun.
I guess if you wanted like who has a worse city when like a team loses, I think Philly's probably still up there.
Yeah,
And
Philly
like
would be
the
bad.
reaction of fans, I would say Chicago's probably like on the worst side of the spectrum. Like I think our fans are not always great.
Yeah, but when we lose, we're not gonna riot.
No, I mean we have too many things going for us, whereas Vancouver has hockey.
We have like jobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are jobs in Vancouver, but like everything
what?
to them is hockey. So when your hockey team loses, you're gonna riot.
Yeah.
I mean, Calgary would be a pretty bad town to live in, I guess, in general. Calgary and Edmonton.
Ottawa.
No, Ottawa's actually a nice city.
Are we just
from what I've heard.
naming like
Canadian towns
now?
only? This is terrible. Are we done with games?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're done. So to recap my picks, I have under in the Bills-Texans game, 42.5. I have Titans spread and money line. I have Saints spread and Seahawks spread.
I have the Bills spread +3. I have Tennessee Titans money line. New Orleans Saints spread -7.5, and then Philly +2.
I have Houston Texans -3 for +110. I have the Titans over. I have the Saints -7.5, and I have the Seahawks. No, I have the over in the Seahawks game. I'll wait a couple days.
But you want the Seahawks?
I think the Seahawks will win the game.
Yeah.
But I don't trust the amount of injuries they have. I think it's too much of like they could score this many points, or they could also give up a bunch of points.
Mm-hmm. Listen, man, it's
Guess
gonna
we'll
be
find
good.
out.
Hey, we will find out.
Yeah.
We will, and we have. And Jack's record will speak for itself as well as our
What?
your record.
Do you want to know my record?
400, 372, and 6.
No, it's 36, 16, and 3 plus 20 units. It's really 19.9 something, but I rounded up.
Okay.
Let's not be a stickler here.
Let's be.
Well, okay. Let's be.
All right. Well, that is the podcast. I guess the next one would be for college football playoffs. But that's in a while.
No,
No, that's over. Or I guess we'll cover that game.
Yeah.
We won't do like an episode.
Hot take. Check out the spread right now for LSU. I mean, LSU versus... I mean, we won't get into it, but check out the early spread because it's at 5 right now, and it should be
Oh my
13
God,
and a
really?
half, I think. Yeah. So check it out. You know,
We'll look
just
at
take
it.
a peek.
Yeah, yeah.
You're out there.
I mean,
Might as
LSU
well.
is on another level than all the other teams.
Oh, yeah.
And it's -5
They're
currently.
so good.
Wow.
So
Actually,
if
it's minus. Oh yeah,
It's -5.
yeah.
It's
I already booked
over
it.
70.
That's smart.
Yeah.
70.
All right.
That's episode 9.
Yeah. Episode 9 in the books.